All right, welcome back, everyone. We're going to get this microphone a little closer and get everything set up here. So, what do we have going on today? All right, so we landed in New York, in Montgomery, in Orange County, and we are going to be taking off there. So, we had a night flight, and we're going to be doing this one. So, this is a Massena International Richards Field Airport KMSS. This is what we're going to be doing here. And we're going to go ahead and accept this one. It's a passenger flight, 3 people. And we're going to get this thing going. So we're at almost 20.5 million. So everything's looking good. Snoop and Hurricane are in the air. So we're going to get this thing going. So appreciate you tuning in. Appreciate the love and support as always. Let's go ahead and get this thing going, shall we? Once again, we did start this in SimBrief for the flight plan. We're going to be landing in runway number 5. Pending the wind, I guess. But we're going to go ahead and generate that. So departing from KMGJ to KMSS. A little shorter flight today. That last flight was 645 nautical miles. This one is going to be 209. So this is going to feel like nothing, but we will still long enough that we're going to pause it and resume later. So instead of live, we'll do live weather, but as far as the time goes, I do think that we should be adjusting this. Just a little bit. Alright, so let's go ahead and start the flight, shall we?
I know it's going to be a good day when my favorite pilot's working. Transporter from dispatch. It is passenger mission waiting for you. The boarding will start as soon as you are at the boarding parking.
Kilo Mike Golf Juliet traffic. Cessna November 11361. Taking off runway 4. North departure.
Transporter, boarding has started.
Alright, so departing from runway number 4 here in Montgomery, New York. Got some nice mountains. Alright, let's go ahead and get stuff situated here. We're going to be flying at roughly
Transporter, boarding is complete. You can start your flight.
10,000 feet.
You're good to go. Contact the tower for clearance.
And then we'll get our heading off there to the right. We already got clearance, so we're going to go ahead and release our parking brake. And we'll get going here.
Have a great flight. It's a beautiful time to fly.
Alright, our trim's a little high, that's why we're pitching up like that. We're going to release our flaps. Get our landing gear up.
Autopilot.
Alright, everything's looking good. We'll go ahead and turn on our seatbelts until we get to cruising altitude. Should have done that before, I guess. Alright, we go ahead and contact radar. Get our squawk code.
Approach. Cessna November 11361 is type Cessna C-25C. 3 miles east of November 45, 7200. Request flight following. Cessna November 11361. Approach. Squawk 5332. Squawk 5332. Cessna Tree 61.
Alright, got a nice view of the Catskills here. As we head up to Kingston, New York is over here, Woodstock, the town of Woodstock. And we got the Slide Mountain Wilderness here off to the left, as well as Big Indian Wilderness and Sundown Wild Forest. It's all off to our left. So we got 45% fuel, looking good. Speed 254, check. Indian Head Wilderness is up to our right, just out here. Alright, we are looking good, so I think we'll go ahead and pause this. We got a good view of the Catskills, we got the takeoff, we got the NeoFly update all done, and yeah, nothing really else to do, so we're going to go ahead and pause the video, and we'll resume back recording when we get a little closer to the airport over there in Massena, New York. So appreciate it, and we'll see you soon. Alright, just going to unpause it real quick. We still have 127 nautical miles to go, but just figured I'd kind of look at this and get this recording. The cloud cover here looks pretty unique. So, little scattered clouds here. Can peek through, see some landscape down there as the sun is rising up here. Now we do have Utica off to our left here. So one of those is going to be Utica, probably one of the further ones out there. But nonetheless, we got still cruising at 255. Everything's looking good. Our NeoFly is 99% and rising, so we'll be at 100% soon for our 3-passenger satisfaction. Alright, so once again, we got, let's say, roughly 119 miles to go, so we'll come back in probably about 15 minutes or so and get this landing thing going. Alright, welcome back. We are going to get ready for landing here, but first we got to reestablish radar contact.
Center, Cessna November 11361 is type Cessna C25C, 15 miles east of 1 Echo 8, 10,800. Request flight following.
Cessna November 11361 Center, Squawk 5315.
Alright, we got pretty good cloud cover, but I don't think that looks like it's rain, so we'll just have to bust through that and get going there. So we're going to go ahead and reduce our altitude to about 2,000 feet. Try to maintain our speed. We got Adirondack Park over to our right, but we can't see it because of all the cloud cover. But we should be busting through the cloud ceiling here pretty shortly. All right, 7,000. $5,000. Heading into the clouds at 4,800.
Altitude.
All right, we're coming up to 2,000. So still a little cloudy at this level, but we'll make it work. I think we're safe to increase our engine output just a little bit. Find the airport, KMSS, Massena International Richards Field. And we're going to be landing in runway number 5.
Kilo Mike Sierra Sierra traffic. Cessna November 11361. 16 miles south, 2000. Inbound to land, runway 5. Kilo Mike Sierra Sierra.
Alright, airspeed will drop to 200. We'll lower our landing gear, increase our flaps, increase output just a touch. Adjust our heading to the runway.
Kilo Mike Sierra Sierra traffic. Cessna November 11361 is on final. Runway 5 to land. Kilo Mike Sierra Sierra.
Alright, we're going good. We got 3.6 or 3.6 miles to the airport, but we still don't have runway in sight. But I do think we are lined up to it halfway decent. We might be a little bit to the right. Three miles. Although I'm showing 2.5. We might see the lights right there. Two miles to go. Alright, we're looking good. Do think we are just a little bit to the right. We'll make an adjustment here. There we have it. The taxiway is off to the right. Speed at 134, not too bad. We're going to go engine to idle. We are lined up pretty good. Coming in a little high.
You greased that landing. Ace.
Nice.
Taxi to parking and shut down your engine.
Alright, so pretty good landing there. We're going to turn off here. Go ahead and taxi over.
Kilo Mike Sierra Sierra traffic. Cessna November 11361 is taxiing to parking. Kilo Mike Sierra Sierra.
Just gonna cross over the runway here, runway 27. Alright, so welcome to Montgomery, New York. Or no, we are in Massena, New York. We departed from Montgomery, New York. We're going to go ahead and just park right here. And we'll get our engines cut off.
Disembarkation in progress. Stand by.
I think this will be a good thumbnail.
Transporter from dispatch. Disembarkation completed. Thank you. See you soon for another mission.
Alright, so we can end the flight now. We'll go back into NeoFly. Kind of want to see what that landing was. $32. Wow, so that was a very smooth landing. Alright, so 20 million point two or 20.5 million. So appreciate you tuning in. We'll get something else going a little later today, and we'll see you then. So appreciate it. Until then, have a great one.